Hey, what's up everybody? The October leaks are here, and in this video I'm going to cover all the events and all the Tsums that are going to be available for October. So let's take a look at all the events that are coming out first, and then we'll get into the Tsums that are going to be available. So the event that we're going to have in October is going to be Midnight Masquerade. And likely this will start probably like the first or second day. Actually, it says right there from October 1st, starting at midnight, it's going to be part 1. So you can play card 1 through 5. And then part 2 will be 6 and up, starting October the 8th. So likely they're not going to release all the cards at once. They want you to kind of pace yourself out. Unlike other months where you just kind of blast through and you're done like by the 3rd day. So it will take a little bit of time to play through the Midnight Masquerade. And the next most exciting thing for me personally is a new bingo card. We have bingo card number 25 that's going to be released, and I'm probably going to cover all of the events or all the little bingo missions for mission bingo 25. And in this bingo card, you are going to get a skill ticket if you're able to complete the entire bingo card. However, even if you don't finish the entire bingo card, you still get pretty good prizes when you get a bingo. So a pretty fun event. I really like the bingo cards. And then finally, we have October sticker books. And for the sticker book event, you will need this one Tsum in order for you to participate. So make sure you get at least 1 copy of the new Tsum, so that way you could play the sticker book event at the end of the month. Alright, so next let's take a look at the new Tsums that we have for this month. This series, we're going to have the Midnight Masquerade series from the Designer Collection. And this series came out in the Japanese version last year, so we're just getting that now, but that's typically kind of like average. We get these Tsums a year later. But anyways, let's take a look at these new Tsums. These are all going to be limited edition, so meaning that you could only get them during this month. If you wait until later, you may need to wait for them to be back in the selection box to get them. So if you are a collector, then you may want to try to get at least 1 copy of these before the month ends. So the first one, we have Masquerade Rapunzel, and the description for Masquerade Rapunzel is start fever time and clear Tsum in the center. And one quick note about these Masquerade Tsums is that they're all going to be a start fever time Tsum, meaning that when you activate the ability, the fever time will start automatically. So this type of Tsum is really good for missions where you need to get a lot of fevers per game. So if you need one of those Tsums, then this month is perfect for you. But anyways, next one we have Masquerade Cinderella, and the description for Cinderella is start fever time and Prince Charming Tsums appear for a short time. I'm guessing that you could also connect Prince Charming along with Cinderella to connect really long chains. And then finally, for the first premium box, we have Masquerade Esmeralda. And Masquerade Esmeralda will start a fever time and Tsums become easier to chain for a short time. So I'm assuming that essentially Esmeralda, you can connect all other Esmeraldas on the screen, and same with the other Tsums that you have for supporting characters. They don't need to be next to each other for you to connect them. So that's what I'm assuming that Masquerade Esmeralda will look like as well. And then later on in the month, we're going to get the last 2 Masquerade Tsum from this series, and we have Masquerade Belle. And Masquerade Belle's description is start fever time and clears random groups of Tsum in one go. So it's probably just a random clearing Tsum for Masquerade Belle. And then last but not least, we have Masquerade Meg. Masquerade Meg will start fever time and clear a horizontal line of Tsum. So pretty self-explanatory, one of those horizontal line of clearing Tsum. So I expect all of these Tsums to be average. They're not going to be amazing for coins or for score or anything. But they're going to be good for start fever time Tsums. So if you need a Tsum that's good for fever time, then these are good. But other than that, like, they're not going to be great for coins, not great for score, and not really great for missions either, unless it's like a fever mission. Alright, let's take a look at the first pickup capsule here. So for this pickup capsule, we do have 6 different Tsums, and 4 of which are limited time Tsums. So the first, we have 2 copies of Bride Ariel, 2 copies of Monster University Mike, 2 copies of Vanellope, 3 copies of Wally, 3 copies of Tramp, and then 3 copies of Genie. And all 6 of these are okay. They're not too exciting. Monsters University Mike is pretty decent, same with Vanellope, and Bride Ariel is also okay. They're not necessarily amazing. You really want to clear this pickup capsule if you are going to be able to get that skill ticket. So if you have 450,000 coins saved up, then this is the capsule you want to clear out. But other than that, I would say like just save your coins. If you don't have 450,000 coins saved up, these are not Tsums that you want to be excited about. In the second pickup capsule in October, we finally have some Halloween Tsums. I expected a lot more Halloween Tsums for this month, but unfortunately there aren't that many. But in this second pickup capsule, we do have 5. So if you're a collector, then this is the time where you want to clear out the capsule. First, we have 3 copies of Oogie Boogie. Then we have 3 copies of Lock, 3 copies of Vampire Teddy Bear, 3 copies of Pumpkin Chip, and 3 copies of Ghost Dale. So again, like these are very limited time Tsums, so you will only get them during Halloween, and this is the time to get them if you are a collector. But other than that, they're not great Tsums where you're actually going to be using them on a regular basis. They're really for collector purposes. I think out of all of these, I really like Vampire Teddy Bear just because of the shape of that Tsum. It's very circular. But Oogie Boogie is pretty good too, or relatively good. It's not nothing amazing. Yeah, similar to the other pickup capsule, if you don't have 450,000 coins saved up, I actually recommend you to just save your coins for next month because I do suspect that towards the end of the year, there will be better Tsums to come out. Alright, so we're going to backtrack a little bit and take a look at the selection box now. This is going to be the first selection box up for the month of October. And we have Charm Jasmine, Pastel Ariel, Top Scorer Sulley, Sheriff Woody, Spring Miss Bunny, Forky, Carl, Flik, Cruz Ramirez, Fairy Godmother, Birthday Anna, and Sven. And out of all 12 of these, I really like Top Scorer Sulley, Birthday Anna, and also Charm Jasmine. Like those are going to be my top 3. And Spring Miss Bunny is also good for bubbles as well. But yeah, those are going to be my top 3. I think Top Scorer Sulley is the one that you really want to get. Good for missions, good for points, and also good for coins as well if it's used right. Same with Birthday Anna. Birthday Anna is pretty good for coins as well. And Charm Jasmine is really easy to use. So out of these 12, those are going to be my top 3. If you need a bubble maker, Spring Miss Bunny is also good. In this second pickup capsule, we have Dark Fairy Maleficent, Pumpkin King, Cat Hat Minnie, Mischievous Jack, Pumpkin Mickey, Pumpkin Minnie, Horn Hat Mickey, Rafiki, Evil Queen, Lightning McQueen, Belle, and Sebastian. Now, Dark Fairy Maleficent is actually really good. So if you're able to get one copy or at least some copies of Dark Fairy Maleficent, then that's the one you want to go for. Everything else is okay. They're not great. Horn Hat Mickey is also another fun one, but everything else is okay. Like they're not necessarily outstanding, like ones you really need to get excited about. Out of the 12 of these, I would really recommend Dark Fairy Maleficent as probably the only one that I would really go after. Horn Hat Mickey is fun, but not necessarily the best out there either. So for that reason, I would just say like Dark Fairy Maleficent. But honestly, like you gotta think about if it's worth investing to try to get Dark Fairy Maleficent maxed out. And in this case, no, because you are likely gonna get a bunch of other ones that are gonna be not useful. So for that reason, I would actually recommend passing on the selection box as well. So here is an overview of all the Tsums that are going to be available for this month, and unfortunately I have to say that this is the month that you probably would skip everything. There aren't necessarily anything that's going to be amazing in this month or exciting. You may want to just pass and save your coins for November and December because I do expect those 2 months to be more exciting because you have Christmas coming up. So I suspect that the game will give you better Tsums for next month and also for December. And we still haven't seen Jedi Luke yet for this year, so I'm thinking maybe next month is going to be the month. If I had to predict a month that's going to be released, it would have been like May. But since we didn't get it in May, I do think that November is a good month to drop it. Just because like a lot of people need Jedi Luke, and we haven't seen it this year. Every single year, Jedi Luke has come back at least once a year. So I suspect that November or December, we're going to see Jedi Luke come back. But let me know in the comments below which ones you're excited about. If you don't have a lot of coins, I do recommend you just to skip it. But my top 3 out of this entire month will be Top Scorer Sulley, Dark Fairy Maleficent, and Charm Jasmine. So those are my top 3, but let me know what you think. And if you found this video helpful and you would like to see more Tsum Tsum content just like this, don't forget to scroll down and hit the subscribe button for more Tsum Tsum content. And as always, thank you so much for watching.